Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, back playing some more Terra Tech, and I'm currently in a new version. I haven't changed my playthrough. I'm still working with this crafting base because I kind of wanted to use this and do this in the campaign, and I thought this was a good one because, well, I was so close to having all the blocks I needed, it was easy to get it in here. Because what had happened is I forgot to welcome you. Dang it. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. I hope you are having the good one. I gotta really get a hang on that, get that routine in. Change it a bit though. So anyway, we got the good stuff out of the way there. But as I said, hey, I appreciate the company. Hope you are ready for hopefully something interesting. Because I have been challenged once again. And this time the challenge is to fly up to 1,000,000 feet, or BB, or whatever they go by. I think it's feet. And then come back down and face all the enemies that have spawned in that location. Well, I had an idea of the tech I wanted to use, and like I said, I almost had enough parts. So I did my crafting. I've been making those fan propellers, and I got me enough now. So yeah, you might have seen this guy before, the Fly Guy Extreme X1. He is one of the best VTOL chopper flying things I've ever made so far, and holy fun is it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this guy charged up. Oh, I guess I'm missing a lot for the next one if I need it. Hopefully I don't get blown up, but we're gonna get him charged up. I'm pretty sure I got batteries and such in there, or do I? Maybe I do not. No, he is just stay away and shoot everything. Okay, but what I am going to do is I'm going to go and find the salt flats, because I think that'd be a good spot to have all these enemies spawn in. And then from there I'm going to fly up. Hope to heck I can stay kind of in the right spot. And see, that's the problem with this one. It doesn't fly straight up. It has that forward momentum. So if we put that like that, yeah, see it's slowly going forward. Well, not really slowly either. Well, it's going maybe backwards, but it's going one way. But anyway, we're going to get away from that base because that is just going to cause us some lagginess. There, we'll get down a little bit so we can see the ground again. It's a little more fun that way. And yeah, this thing it's fun. I've had so much fun playing around with this thing. Yeah, let's get away from that. There, now we should be alright. But yeah, like steering wise, like look at that. You can spin her right around on a dime. You can go backwards while doing it. Turn the other way. And then as far as missiles, it does have the firepower it might just need. But we do need an altitude control. It would really help. So yeah, I'm going to go find that salt flats, and then we're going to start flying upwards, and we'll see what happens. We're going to try it. Supposedly it took about an hour and a half for the challenger to do it himself, to get up that high, and then however long to fall back down, and then to face the enemies. So before I let you go here, I would like to ask that if you do enjoy what you are about to see, that you throw the like down below, the comments, you know, fill them in. Even if it's just saying hello, you know, it'd be awesome to hear from you. And from there, you know, you could always subscribe, ding the bell, and don't forget about the Saturday Showcase, where you could have a video of your very own, and all you need to do is have some cool and original text. And from there, you just find my Saturday Showcase auditions link from the description, and I will find them, and I will make the best dang video of them as I can. Like, look at that. That was awesome. One shot them. But yeah, those in-game snapshots and save games of those cool and original text, that's all that's needed. So if you're interested, and also if you're interested in potentially being a winner of a 3D printed tech or the value of said tech, still working on getting a hold of them. And all you have to do is find my paypal.me link down in the description, And if you could be so kind as to make a small $2 donation to help the channel grow, I will be just as kind and add your name into the draw for a chance to win a 3D printed tech that's currently valued at $40. And from there, all you would have to do is wait until the last week of November. I haven't decided on a day. I'm trying to give as much time as I can in hopes I can get a reply. But it'll be the last week of November of 2017, this year. And I will announce the winner, and from there we're going to try and get you a tech or the money for a tech to order on your own so you can have it before Christmas. That's my goal, my hopes. Can't guarantee it before Christmas, but I can guarantee you'll either get the tech or the money and to buy the tech. So, you know, if you're interested, all you got to do is hit that link and do as I've stated, and from there we can both help each other, hopefully have an even better time. And, you know, maybe we'll get a little better equipment on this end, and, you know, we'll do some cool stuff, get some better things. But yeah, I don't really want to leave that just sitting there, and I don't really care for the Geocore skew as of yet. I don't know why, I haven't really used it much. But yeah, so from that, I will be quiet for a while, because I'm going to do this edited. I'm not going to have like an hour and a half of me flying straight up. We'll cut in and out kind of thing. We'll do the good important stuff, and we'll hope it works awesome. So, I'll be back. Alright, I found me a spot here, so let's start getting high. I like to get high. So yeah, this tech, I'm hoping it does really good. But, you know, we gotta kind of get there and see. So, we're gonna try and hopefully speed this along, because when I first read about this challenge, oh, you know what, I forgot to mention, I'm pretty sure it was a fella that goes by the name of Pig in a Suit that posed this challenge, and he had said that it took him about an hour and a half to get up to 1,000,000 feet. So I'm guessing he had something a lot faster than what I'm using here. So I'm going to do a little editing to speed things along here. It's kind of getting a little rough, but it'll be okay. I think it'll speed, but look at the enemies already showing up. Man, I'm only at 60-some thousand feet. Hey, I'm going down. Ah, forgot. Yeah, I had a little trick that I used to put something on a key to hold it to go up. Well, I think something happened, and yeah, I'm falling. Unfortunately, I wasn't here at the time to really watch it and then get back on the right track. So, yeah, I kinda find the ground again. But look at the enemies around, and that's only at 60,000 feet. Now, I was thinking of just going straight back up and kinda, you know, let's see what we can add to it, but no, I want to shoot at something. I was disappointed. I thought I'd be at like 500,000 feet by now, you know, almost there, but no, I was sitting on the ground, so some suckers got to go. I'm like, look at this, nice range of sizes too. Ooh, that guy, he's got lots of megatons. I better be careful with him. Now, the only thing I'm wondering is, as I fly to get one side of the ring of enemies, is the other side going to disappear? So I'm going to use this as a test of that, because I got a feeling if I stay over like where I am right now too long, or even just a little bit long, that the other side's going to start disappearing, which ain't really that great. Now, I could probably prevent that if I increase the viewing distance, but then everything gets a lot slower as well. So I'm just going to try and stay on the move somewhat here. And oh yeah, look, they already look like they're clearing out. Oh, they did too. So okay, yeah, we're really gonna try this again, of course, because it ain't really a completed challenge until I hit the 1,000,000 feet and come back down, and then we'll see what happens, right? But this is kind of a little warm-up test. But like I said, I got some aggressions to take out, so I'm gonna dose it. Oh, I got that guy nice. He was all bubbled up and everything, and I even took parts off him, so you know what? I'm liking that. The missiles are hitting. But you know, one thing I would really like to see is all the missiles go like within their aiming range. So if they can actually target the tech, it should be able to hit the tech, not blow up in front of the tech. Like, I don't know how many shots of my smaller missiles are just being wasted here, because basically only my cruise missiles are really hitting anything. And when you're dealing with a tech like that and you're flying, it sucks, because you don't really hit them too. I'm getting pretty ballsy here. I better be careful or they're gonna blow me up. So I don't know, we might just want to have to just watch ourselves. Well, as long as I keep on the move, even if I see him shoot, I should be able to move back in time so he can't hit me. See, like that? Yeah. So hopefully it'll work out good, and we'll just keep one step ahead of him. But look how this thing turns. Oh, you know what? I forgot to take the gyros off it too. So it's actually, it's being restricted a little bit on its movement, which is probably helping though keep me in position, because there's none of that forward lean to it. So since it's not pitched forward, it's not going to want to go that way. So that does help, but it's really not the way this tech is meant to be. So yeah, I'm going to have to remember to take them off when I do the real test. So it looks like we've either blown them up or they've oh, he got me. Dang it. Oh. All that's left is just a little flashing cab. But we're back. So now we're going to really get to the real test. So, going up. This is going to go by a little quicker, I hope. So, we're just going to kind of cruise around and now. See, I told you already at 100,000 feet. We're speeding along. But yeah, the way I did it is I figured this out. So, I kind of watched it. I counted the seconds till it made up 1,000 feet, and then I just did some math. And I figured it was going to take about 3.5 to 4 hours. But that's without counting in lag and whatnot that has kind of been caused by all the enemies spawning down there. So it turns out that it took me, I think was, because I recorded everything, and counting the first attempt too, it took about 9 hours of my computer running mostly on its own, and then a little bit with me blowing stuff up. And you know, the odd check in, turn the thing around, get her back to center a little bit, try and get all the enemies to not disappear. But that's a lot harder than it looked. So we got up, and I figure on the way down, that's when the enemies are going to have their chance. And as you can see, falling, you don't move. So it's pretty, hey, I'm even on 420. That's pretty sweet. So we got high on a 420. It's kind of funny. So yeah. Oi, excuse me. So yeah, now we're zooming back down to Earth at a breakneck speed. You actually fall faster than I went up, so you know, that's a good thing. It should be at least quicker that way. And it's like, see, look at that. We're already at 16,000 feet. So now, let's get ourselves ready here. We got all the gyros off, so we're in good shape that way. Now, it's gonna get crazy. Look at all these guys down here. It's like a big red ring. It's like a day after Taco Bell. They ate too much of the spicy stuff or something. Just a flaming ring of red. And we're gonna try and lighten that up. And yeah, so far we're putting a decent hole in them. There's not too many shooting at us, because I'm not going to be stupid and rush right in just yet. I want to thin them out a little bit, at least on one spot, so you know I got somewhere I can kind of back into and kind of hang out of their range but stay in my range. So my little inner circle here was a little too tight for my liking, so I thought, oh, I'll expand this way. Most of these guys have either have no bubbles or they've ran out because I've been up and above them for so freaking long. So yeah, I'm really trying to stay over that skew that I planted. That's my center mark. I'm actually surprised it's still there. I thought they would have shot at it. But yeah, even if you're in their territory or their area, they won't attack, I guess, unless you come back down and get close enough. They don't seem to be too interested into the skew until your tech is in there, the one that you're actually driving. So that probably saved it that way. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep here just throwing missiles. Like, look at that, all my small missiles blew up like right above them. They locked onto them, headed right for them, and never hit them. So I call bullshit on that. If you don't want them to have the same range as a cruise missile, don't let them have the same range as the cruise missile. Because if you look at the radar, if you could actually see it right now, it's all covered by red. There's a couple rings there. Now, the outer ring is your cruise missile range. But all missiles seem to lock on at that range, or they'll fly far enough to lock on and do their thing. But then they use a timer to limit it, which is, I don't know, I've said it already a couple times, it sucks, I don't like it. But why can't we have it so the farther ring is cruise missiles, the ring before that be the seeker missiles, you know? It would be kind of cool. Honestly, I'd like to see them all have the same range and just different amounts of damage. I think that'd be even awesome. Like, I can see why they want different ranges, but I just don't care for how they've done it. I think they should really fix that. And they should get us some frickin' anti-air weapons. Like stuff that can shoot down missiles or protect against missiles. So yeah, I thought this was going to get a wee bit laggy, and I've even sped this up just a little bit, not too excessive. But yeah, we're still going to get some stuttering with this many enemies around. Now, I'm trying to not hang out at one spot too long, unless it's the center. So I'm going to try and just work my way around. So many small guys in that one spot. I wonder if they kind of just said, hey, let's all hang out over here. Those big guys are scary and they're probably going to get shot at first. So maybe it's a survival strategy the AI has. But yeah, as you can see, they can't even touch me. And if I was lower, I don't even know if they would still then if I keep moving. Just because this thing does move around fairly quick. I think it averages at like 80. Or is it 80? Well, right there it's doing 90 something going forward. So yeah, it might even average out about 105 if I remember right. From the original testing I did of this. It's weird how I remember that, but I can't remember a lot of other stuff. I don't know. Maybe because I played it so much. Like this tech, I fell in love with it after I found out how good it worked, and I used it for a while. It was like my go-to air tech for all my campaigns for the longest time. And it still would be too if I kept bringing techs into a world instead of just building them or building new ones, because this thing is just, it kicks ass. Like, look at this thing. I know they're not all really shooting at me, but that's because I'm not being stupid and running into an army. But like right here, they could all be shooting at me. I should be low enough for them to at least shoot. I think. I don't know, my altitude's all screwed up on the numbers down there, because I know I'm more than 100 feet right now. And as soon as it gets into the negatives, you know something's screwed up, right? So I'm not underground. I haven't went in the water. There is no water. And I haven't crashed. So I'm thinking 0 and maybe up to 50 plus is probably within their ranges. But I don't know with any of these guys. I don't think any of them have missiles. So yeah, they're probably pretty screwed. That looked like it hit me though. It might have just been close because I don't have bubbles, batteries, nothing on this. So if I take a shot, it hurts. That's why this tech is made for air superiority, fast moving bomb runs, and just get in, get out, and make some messes. And that's what it does very well. But now if we had altitude control, so it's like a real helicopter, I guess I've kind of heard this from random people, that you can set your altitude, kind of put it on autopilot, and it'll hang out there for you, and you can fly around maneuver. Well, if we had stuff like that, that'd be awesome. See, this one, it does alright. When you're going forward, it noses down and it doesn't lift up enough to really bring you up too fast, but it will raise you. Ooh, man, I was going to hit the mountain. but it will raise you up a little bit. So it's good for the bombing runs like that, but still it would be better if it didn't come up at all, or maybe even within a certain range. Like if you want to be at 100 feet, it'll keep you at like from 90 to 110 feet or somewhere, and you know, have a little room for movement. But yeah, like look how this thing turns around. Like that's my biggest love of this thing, because it changes directions quick and it can just spin on a dime while in flight. So that's pretty much all of that. So now I think we did it. We didn't blow them all up, I know, but we got a heck of a lot of them. Like look at the blocks laying out here, and you're not even gonna see them all actually, because they're all gonna vanish, or some of them on the far side will vanish before I even get over there. So maybe I should have set some base blocks up, and then they probably just would get shot, but I don't know. Either way, we did it. It took a while. My computer played very good for me, I think, even though it did have some minor issues in the start there. But yeah, like look at all the blocks all the way over here. So yeah, I'm just gonna run around, drop a bunch of SKUs, get this mess cleaned up. And while I'm doing though, you know, I would like to ask you to keep in mind that if you did enjoy what you saw, to please throw a like down below. Comments, feedback is always appreciated. And oh, they're still popping in enemies. Yeah, I guess they gotta. They're bummed that I blew up all their buddies. So I'll call this guy in. Yeah, like any constructive criticisms, feedback of any type is always helpful. Very cool. And you know, it does make a difference. And other than that, if you haven't subscribed already or ding the bell, you know, you could try that too if you enjoyed it, because I tend to try to have enjoyable videos. So maybe the next one will be just as good, right? That's my theory anyway. And other than that, you know, don't forget about that Saturday showcase, where your cool and original techs could have a video of their very own. See, he was cool and original, but he fell apart. He could have had a video. Only the creator can audition them. Yeah, and to do that, all you have to do is find the showcase auditions link in the description underneath my video here. Follow it to the thread I made. Post those in-game snapshots and or save games of your cool and original techs, and I'll make the best dang video out of them I can. But like I said, they got to be cool and original. And also, if you'd like to participate in helping out this little channel grow and potentially win your own 3D printed tech or the value of said tech so you could buy it, either one, it's up to you. It all depends on if I get a hold of the guys that grab it. Either way, there's going to be someone picked as a winner, and they will have an option to either order or like order one without money involved, or order one with the money I give them involved. So, could be a winner. It's currently valued at 40 bucks. All it takes is a small donation, unfortunately. And to do so, I have a paypal.me link down there. It's set up for $2. If you'd be so kind as to make the small donation, I'll throw your name on a ticket, put it in the proverbial hat, and we will have a draw the last month of November, this month, the last week of November, which is this month of 2017. After that, we're going to either have to wait or start a new one. But that's when it's all going down, so if you want to participate, get in there. So until next time, everybody, keep being the awesome, keep having a good one. Bye.